makes sense. That definitely makes sense. All right. Do you have any plans for tomorrow? Just working?
Yes, tomorrow I work same today, more or less 3 or 4 hours.
Okay. Okay, so 3 or 4 hours. It's not too bad.
No, it's good.
Giulietta, yeah. Giulietta, welcome to class. How's it going? Hmm. Giulietta, are you there?
Hi, yes, I'm here.
Cool. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
All right. What have you done since I saw you last?
I watched the match, Juventus Monaco.
Wow, I didn't even know they were playing today. Who won?
Juve.
Nice. What was the score?
For a penalty at
Didn't hear you.
oh sorry. It was on a penalty at the second half.
Oh wow. So just 1-0?
Hmm?
So just 1-0?
Yes,
Okay. Who scored?
Vidal.
Vidal. It's really good. But good. Oner, welcome to class. Oner, how's it going?
It's well, thank you. I
Um,
I need to go. Sorry, to last lesson. I need a break.
that's okay.
Okay.
Okay. And David, how's it going?
Hi again, Joshua.
Hi. How are you?
Very well, thank you. Same old, same old.
All right. Do you have anything you're gonna do this week that's exciting?
Well, Josh, tomorrow and Thursday and Friday I will have classes. I will be a little bit busy because this is the time when we have to present the second exams. So I will be a little bit busy with that. But
Okay.
I will have time for attending your classes as always.
Nice. Well, that's good to hear. Okay. And Oner, what about you? Do you have anything to do this week?
Sorry, for planning? For plan or?
Yeah. Will you do anything this week? Are you planning to
Yeah,
do anything this week?
I will play tennis at weekend.
On the weekend.
On the weekend, yeah, on the weekend. We scheduled about that. I don't know. Sometimes we don't.
Okay.
We don't act like our schedules.
We don't follow our schedules.
Yeah, we don't follow our schedules. Yeah.
All right. And Giulietta, what about you? What are your plans?
No, I don't have any plan.
No plans? Just an open week?
No plan, but I don't know because I hope in a good weather.
Okay, so you're hoping for good weather?
Yes, to go running.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, it's actually just started to rain here, so I'm kind of nervous that the power's going to go out. The power always goes out when it starts to rain again. Um, hmm. Adero, what about you?
Relaxing. My plan for the weekend is relaxing after the St. James Way. I walk enough.
A lot. Yeah. Cool. All right, and I think we're all set. And let's get into the owner. Can you read the title and the next lines?
Okay. Today we will learn decision-making items, read comics about big decisions, learn about irritational decisions and practice a role play.
Irrational.
Irrational. Oh, sorry. Irrational. Okay. Learn about irrational decisions and practice a role play.
Yeah, irrational. Good. Okay. Let's look. Owner, can you ask Juliet the first question?
Okay. What are some decisions about? Sorry. What are some decisions that you make every day?
Now that the weather is good, then my decision every day is to take the bike or to walk.
Nice. Is to take. What do you usually do?
Take the bike.
Yeah.
Because I'm
Faster.
always late. I'm always too late.
Yep, I feel the same way. Yeah, generally I take my bike everywhere. Okay, and Giulietta, can you ask David the same question?
David, what are some decisions that you make every day?
Sure, Violeta. Well, actually, I think that the whole day we take decisions, maybe minor decisions and major decisions. What would be, for example, what time I will wake up, sorry. What I'm going to eat for lunch, for breakfast. If I am going to working out, if I am going to attend classes. So everything is a decision that you can decide yes or no.
Good. If I'm going to work out,
Uh-huh.
not
To
not working is the only thing. So if I'm going to work out,
sure. If I'm going to work out. Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Yes.
okay.
Can I ask
And
a question?
let's have.
Actually,
Excuse me?
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
Actually, I asked the question, but actually I don't understand the full meaning of that sentence. What are some decisions that you make every day, and what is your plans? Something like that.
Yeah, what are some decisions that you make every day? So every day you have to decide things. So you must decide what to eat, whether or not to go to work, how to arrive to work. Yeah, stuff like that.
Okay.
Dress,
Okay.
clothing.
Yeah, your clothing.
Yes, everything.
Okay, I get it.
Good. And David, can you ask Adela the next question?
Yes, Joshua. Adela, what was an important decision you made last year? Talk about it and why it was important.
The last year, I didn't remember any important decision because was a year without important change in my life. Only to do a little change of the in the house to build in a porch, but it's not a big decision, I think.
Okay. Maybe we could say I don't remember any important decisions I made
Sorry.
last
Yes.
year.
Yes, I put the past in the first.
Yeah, that's okay. So I don't remember.
I don't remember any important decision. Okay.
And then for this next clause, I'd start with I. I only.
I only I only put a Porsche in my, or I only have, no,
We could say
have
I only
had,
had a little
have
change.
had, no, a little. I only have had.
I think I only made a little change to the house.
Okay.
Would probably sound the best to me.
To the house because I put I close a porch.
You made a closed-in porch.
I try to explain. With glass, I close the terrace or the porch.
Okay, so that's a tricky one to say. I turned my porch into a sunroom. I made my porch a 3-season room, or I closed in my porch. Stuff like that could all work.
Okay.
Obviously depends. So if you just put glass in, generally that's making it into like a 3-season room. But yeah, that's solid. That looks good. Alera, can you ask Owner the next question?
Honor, will you rather be rich or famous?
Okay. In that sentence, rather is preferred, like prefer, right? Rather.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. I think everyone wants to be rich or famous, but actually, also getting
Which?
more rich.
So you can choose one or the other.
Sorry. So I will choose to be rich because being famous gets with that some drawbacks because because of you are a famous person, you cannot walk around freely, and you cannot act like yourself. So I prefer to being rich.
I would prefer.
I would prefer to be being rich.
Nice. Okay. Does anybody disagree? Would anybody rather be famous? Okay.
It depends famous for what.
That's a
Famous-
good point. Famous for anything that you think.
Mm. Famous like a starlet, I don't know, I don't want that. But famous for good things, yes, it's better.
To discover a vaccine for a very important disease or etc. Yes, I agree,
Uh-huh.
Julieta.
Yeah. Or like maybe painting a masterpiece, but only being recognized for it later, like Van Gogh or some of the other big names, stuff like that. Yeah, so there are lots of different ways to become famous. Yeah, so I think it's a tough question because of that. So yeah, I don't think too many people would just want to be famous like a starlet without the money, because that takes away the fun. But good. Okay, and I think we're good. Does anybody have any questions here?
Well, actually, I have something to say, but
Go ahead.
well, it's silly, but I think if you are famous, in most of the cases you are rich. So if I will prefer something, I will be famous, because being rich is something that is like a priori. I don't know the word, if the word is okay.
It's what? A priority?
A priori.
A priori.
A priori. It's like philosophical word.
Yeah, it is.
So because most of the famous people are rich, or could be if they are not so rich, they could become rich because they know many people. They know contacts. They have the opportunity to get in touch with the high level of the society.
Okay. Yeah. So I think you're probably right. And all right. Okay. Yeah. Good point. Any other questions?
No.
And let's have Giulietta. Can you read the title and the words?
Vocabulary: discuss, argue, contemplate, regret, anxiety, possibilities, repercussions, rational, irrational,
Rational.
rational.
Perfect. Really nicely done. That was awesome. Okay. Questions about these words?
Contemplate.
Contemplate. David, can you make a sentence with contemplate?
Sorry. Yes, Joshua. I will try. Well, let me see. About art, about drawing and art. I like it. Pictures that has amazing landscapes.
I like. Sorry, can you repeat that one more time? David?
Sorry?
I think either you're breaking up or I'm breaking up. David!
Yes, sorry, I can hear you now.
Okay.
I like to contemplate pictures that have amazing landscapes.
Okay.
I like to contemplate.
This
To
is
contemplate
good.
is like watch or see.
Watch or see. It's a little bit different. What else is contemplate like? It's not exactly watch or see. But
Admire.
this is
I think it's maybe to take the time to see with interest and with a feeling, no, a picture or a sunrise or sunset
yeah. So
or
maybe like
nature.
think about, we could say. So if you're contemplating something, it's like you're looking at it, but also thinking about it. So that's the only difference. That was good though. Really good sentence. Any other questions?
Repercussions.
Repercussions?
Yeah.
Can you repeat repercussions?
Repercussions. Repercussions.
Good. Repercussions. All right, and who knows the meaning of this word?
Consequences.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, basically it's consequences.
Consequences.
Generally, are they good consequences or bad consequences?
Are both.
Yeah, repercussions could be both, but generally speaking, are they generally positive or negative?
Negative.
Yeah.
In most cases are negative.
Yeah. For sure. You can contemplate the future, Giulietta. For sure. Um, that's why it's think about. Contemplate is mostly think about. Um, there's an idea that you look at what you imagine like, and that's contemplating. So hopefully that makes sense. Simone, welcome to class. Simone, how's it going?
Hi, I'm okay, thank you. And you? What's going on?
I'm doing pretty well. Yeah, so welcome to class.
Sorry.
And don't be sorry. Does anybody have any other questions about any of these words? All right. Let's go on to the next page. Let's skip that for now. All right. This is kind of tough. Let's look at the second one. And let's have David, can you read this quotation?
Yes, Joshua. Quotation. The majority merely disagree with other people's proposals, and as so often happens in these disasters, the best course always seemed the one for which it was not too late. Tacitus.
Good. And Adela, what do you think is happening here?
I don't exactly the majority disagree with other people problem. Maybe people in general disagree with the other people sometimes. This is the repercussion to don't have agreement is or can be a disaster or a problem, and sometimes the wars, the other problem in the war are for don't have agreement between people, between governments. It's an interpretation.
I think you did a good job. There was part of it that I couldn't hear, and part of it I didn't quite understand. So can you say, try maybe as simply as you can, the first part of this? So A, what is it saying in A?
People in general disagree about when another people propose something
Yeah.
because it's a question that propose another person, not you.
Yeah. Exactly. It's something someone else proposed instead of you. So people in general disagree with other people's proposals. Merely, we could say only, because it's something someone else proposed instead of you. So yeah, people are pretty petty.
Yes. Maybe agree with the proposed, but they say no because it's the other who propose.
Yeah, so even if they mostly agree, they say no. What's the other sense of merely disagreed? Maybe Giulietta. So there are kind of two senses to merely disagreeing. So that's only because of something, but what else does it imply?
I didn't get you.
What is it saying that they didn't do?
They didn't propose anything. They just disagreed.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. So they merely disagreed. They only disagreed. They didn't do anything productive. Exactly. Okay. So they only disagreed with other people's proposals because other people proposed it, and they didn't propose anything themselves. So it's just disagreeing. And owner, this next part. What's this next part saying?
B, right?
Yep, B.
The best course always seemed the one for which it was not too late. The best course always it's better to not too late. Mm, the meaning, right?
Yeah.
The sentence means that you have to hurry, you have to act as fast as you can in some kind of situation. So
I think it's
I don't know.
maybe a little bit different. Simone, what do you think here?
I think people always regret. So it's too late, and when you think, oh my gosh, I wish I could take another decision, it's too late. So usually people do that. I don't know why. So in that point, people think maybe another decision it would be better, but there is no way.
Yeah. Good. So I guess David, maybe when do people finally agree on the correct solution? David.
When do people finally agree on the correct decision? Um, well, let me see. I think that maybe the people agree with someone decision is because maybe because they are pushed by the rest of the group, or because you see that person like a leader, so you agree with the decision, you follow the decision, and when you recognize that you don't have the solution and there is someone that has a better one.
I think you're close. I mean, and I think that's good in real life. In this quotation, though, I do believe it's a little bit different.
Always seemed the one for which was not too late. Maybe I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, Simone, you were pretty much there before. Do you think you could answer that question?
Let's see. Maybe people agree when it's late, it's too late. I don't know.
Yep. To actually make that decision. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So, problem. And we've got a problem. Why can't we initially solve the problem? People only disagree. Why can't we solve the problem later? Because
Because it's too
people
late.
agree on the decision that you can no longer make. Exactly. Thanks, Simone. Longer make. Exactly. So that's kind of what this is saying. So let's read it all together. Oner, can you read the whole quotation?
Okay. The majority merely disagreed with other people's proposals, and as so often happens in these disasters, the best course decision always seemed the one for which it was now too late.
Good. Good pronunciation. Nice correction with disasters. Do we have any questions here? Does anybody have any questions about this quotation?
Joshua, I understand like is like regret of the decision, yeah, that you didn't take it and it's too late for do it. So I could study more harder and I will get a better grade, but it's too late because
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So maybe it's like you've got 4 tests that are coming up.
Mhm.
And so maybe this is just an example. So you've got 4 tests. You should study for every test. So you're like, well, should I study for my science test? No, I should study for my math test. And then so you keep saying no to your suggestions, and you don't actually end up doing anything. By the time all the tests come up, you're like, well, I should have at least studied for 3 of them, or 2 of them.
Mhm.
But it's too late to do any of it. Yeah.
Yes.
So
Okay.
that solution is no longer possible to some extent.
Mhm.
That's good. Generally, this is for group stuff, but okay. Any questions on this page? Okay. Let's skip that. Skip that. All right, and let's actually make up our own roles. So let's have Julieta. What's our first role? What should be the first role?
Hmm. First roll. Hmm. I don't know. That's nice.
Maybe his mother?
His wife.
His wife. Okay. And Julieta, what's the man who just won the lottery want to do?
He wants to buy an helicopter.
Nice. Okay. And Adela, what's his wife want?
She wants to share the prize with the family, with the daughter or relatives, etc.
Okay. Good. All right. Let's start with David. If you are the man who just won the lottery, how would you start this?
Sure. Darley, no, sorry. Darley, we won the lottery, and I am so happy that I'm going to get crazy. So, since childhood, I always want to learn how to drive an helicopter, like the movies. So, like the half of the money is mine, I'm going to do what I like it.
I'm going to do what I'd like.
Yes, what I like. What I would like.
Okay. Pilot a helicopter, maybe? Or
Sir?
we'd say pilot a helicopter or fly a helicopter.
Yes, he drives just cars. Pilot,
Yeah.
pilot a helicopter.
Yeah, good. And let's have Simone. How would you respond?
Listen, we are a family, so we have to make decisions together. And I don't think buying a helicopter is a good idea because actually, you take time to learn how to fly it. It's not useful. Why don't we discuss this better? Because we need to be happy. You can't take your own decisions in this case. We are a couple.
Why don't you think about this a little bit more?
Yeah,
Yeah, good. And Oner, how would you respond?
Mm, but this is my childhood dream. If I will not do that, I will not be happy. So in that condition, I suppose that you will not be happy too, because we love each others, right?
You are sneaky.
Yeah.
In that condition, in that case, we would probably say. And I suppose you'll be unhappy as well, or you'll be unhappy too because we love each other. So you'll be unhappy. But nice. Giulietta, how'd you respond?
You are sneaky, darling. You know that you are doing something crazy.
Okay. And the husband, David?
Yeah, Joshua. What is Nikki?
Giulietta?
It's when uh, when you want something and you kind of like a trick.
Yeah.
Selfish?
Sneaky. It's like hidden tricks, kind of. So if you're sneaky, so like, gosh, what's a sneaky animal? Like a fox might be sneaky. A snake is kind of sneaky. In this case, he's being sneaky because of what he's saying. So he's like, well, I suppose you'll be sad too because you love me, right? You know, if I'm sad, you're sad, so I gotta get this helicopter. So it's like not being completely honest or fair. Yeah, so thieves are sneaky. They go behind people's back and steal their things, their money. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. Yes, thank you. Okay. Honey, I don't like it, but I don't like this situation, but you are obligating me to abandon the child and you and go to Bahamas and enjoy the helicopter with probably other family.
Wow.
So I don't want to get divorced, but it's your decision. So take the decision.
Holy smokes. Your decision. Make it. Make the decision, we'd say.
Let's make the decision.
Oh, man. Adela, please tell me you're going to get divorced.
I have a good divorce lawyer. And finally, you can't buy the helicopter because I think all your price is for me.
This is the roleplay ends.
The prize. Maybe we could say the whole prize will be mine.
Okay, call
We
the lawyer, honey. Where I have to
we
sign.
we see soon on the court.
Oh man, this is escalating quickly. Simone, how did you respond?
Oh, baby, that has been my dream for years. Let's see each other in court. I am so happy that finally I get rid of you.
Oh man, maybe that finally I'll get rid of you. Okay.
This is priceless. It's better than the helicopter.
Better than the helicopter. All right. And owner, how would you respond?
Actually, we already got the end. Yeah. Um, so, I hope you fortune your life.
I hope you what?
Fortune. I hope you will be alright. No. Just I want to wish you a good luck. See you, maybe.
I want to wish you a good life.
Yeah, good luck.
Okay. I want to wish you good luck. Sounds a little bit out of character. But that works. All right, Giulietta, how'd you respond here?
I know now that the helicopter is not the reason of our break. You didn't love me.
Okay. You didn't love me. It's not the reason for our breakup.
For our breakup.
Mm-hmm. David, as the wife? David, are you there? All right, Adela, last line is the wife?
Maybe you think you are a young people, but you are an old person who woman to like you, anyone. Sorry.
What woman would like you anymore?
Yes.
Okay, I think you were, or maybe you think you were a young person, or maybe you think you are young, but you're an old person. What woman
Exactly.
would love you anymore?
Only your helicopter will rest with you.
Only your helicopter will rest with you? All right. Okay. I think that's good. And then she storms off. Does anybody have any questions about this? Okay. Nice. I think we're good. Anybody have any other comments or anything that they want to say on this page? Okay. Let's skip that. Let's read a little bit about availability bias. And David, are you there? Okay. Simone, can you read the first part of this paragraph?
Yes, availability bias, a mental shortcut that relies on immediate examples that come to a given person's mind when evaluating a specific topic, concept, method, or decision. The availability, I don't know, help me.
Availability heuristic.
Okay, the availability heuristic operates on the notion that if something can be recalled, it must be important, or at least more important than alternative solutions which are not as readily recalled.
Yeah. Remember, instead of that, than, I think that was
Then,
just one of those. Yeah. Availability.
availability,
Hmm.
shortcut,
Immediate.
immediate,
Evaluating.
evaluating,
Evaluating.
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 Okay, evaluating,
Mm-hmm. Good.
Thanks.
Evaluating.
evaluating.
Perfect. There you go.
Thank you.
Okay. And owner, can you read the next part?
Okay. Subsequently, under the availability heuristic, people tend to heavily weight their judgments toward more recent information, making new opinions biased. I don't know, biased toward that latest news.
And owner, you're really, really quiet.
Sorry.
There you go.
Shall I?
Yeah.
Okay.
Continue.
Okay. For example, someone who watches a lot of movies about terrorist attacks may think the frequency of terrorism to be higher than it actually is.
Good. Biased.
Bias.
And frequency.
Frequency.
Well done. Okay. And does anybody have any questions about anything in these paragraphs? Anything?
Shortcut, maybe. Shortcut. A mental shortcut.
Okay. Does anybody know what a shortcut is?
Actually, I know the
shortway.
means of shortcut, but I did not understand the meaning in the sentence.
Okay, so a mental shortcut. So who can explain what a mental shortcut is?
Maybe it's a process, a short process mental to don't develop all process. Is a short way to have a solution or to have finally about that information.
Yeah. So it's a process that allows you to make a decision quickly without maybe thinking the whole thing through. That was good. Nice job, Alera. Any other questions? Okay. And I think that's good. Does that make sense, owner?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, I'm trying to understand the full sentence, full paragraph. It's very
Okay.
complicated.
Do you have any other questions, like about words?
Heuristic. Heuristic.
Heuristic.
Heuristic.
So it's a thing that allows you to discover or problem solve by yourself.
Heuristic is in your totality, no? Or no?
In its
Heuristic.
totality?
Yes, all.
It's a tricky one. So it's like how you use experience to learn and improve. So it's like availability heuristic, the way that we learn that is based on, or the way that we learn that is based on information that is readily available, or that comes to mind quickly. Does that kind of make sense?
Yeah.
So it's definitely a really tricky one. It's more of like a philosophical word. But good. And so pretty much what we're saying is that people weigh their judgments towards recent information. That's really important. And then this example is a good example. So if you want to try to understand the paragraph, that's mostly what it's saying. Owner, can you ask Juliette the second question here?
Which one? Sorry, Joshua.
The question at the bottom of the page.
Okay, sorry. Have you ever made a bad decision because of availability bias?
Okay. Usually here in Italy we have a mass people that go to holiday at the same time. Usually on vacation. Sorry, on vacation at the same time during the summer. So on the news you can see advice about that, but punctually people finished on the queue on the roads because they think to avoid other people do something else, but at the same time they do the same things.
Yeah. By doing something else. But in the end, they do the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay. So we have a mass of people that go on the vacation at the same time during the summer. On the news, you can see advice about that. So, like, one piece of advice would be leaving early.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Is to leave early. People try this, but functionally they end up in traffic because on the roads because they think they will avoid other people by leaving early.
Mm-hmm.
But in the end, because of the news, they do the same thing. Yeah. And so have you ever done that?
Yes.
Yeah. For sure. Okay. What about you, David? Have you ever been tricked by this availability heuristic?
It's for me, Joshua.
Yeah, David.
By what?
So, have you ever been tricked into making a bad decision because of something that you recently saw or heard about?
Yeah, sure. Well, actually, for example, let me see. For example, about movies. So, I like to hear the rumors or what the people think about movies. So I base my decision in the commentaries that the people told me.
I base my decision on the comments that people tell me.
Yes. That people tell me. Yes.
And this has proven incorrect for you sometimes?
This what? this has proven to be wrong. Well, I think that no, I think that has been okay.
Okay, so that might not be availability bias. That might just be, a logical way to find good movies. So I think
Well, I try.
one of my favorite examples is with kind of like gambling. So I was playing blackjack yesterday. I won like 8 hands in a row. So I thought the next hand was a sure win. I bet all my money on that hand and lost.
Really?
The availability bias really messed up my life. So this idea that because these things happened in the past, it's assuming they will also happen in the future. Another example is because you always see terrorism attacks on the news, you assume they happen all the time.
Okay.
Because the markets are unstable, or because people say the market's unstable, you assume that you'll never make any money in the stock market. Stuff like that. Does that make sense?
Yes, like bad luck.
Not exactly like bad luck. More like you see things and you assume that they're going to continue the way that you've seen them recently.
Yes, I was kidding. Sorry.
Okay. Sorry. Oh, man. Really messed with me. Okay. Yeah, right. Anyways, we're just about out of time. Does anybody have any questions before we finish up? Any last questions?
No, thank you.
All right. Well, thanks, guys, for coming in, and hopefully I'll see you again soon.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
you.
Bye.
Bye.